Hello, I'm Tina Hudson. Welcome to Thursday Talk with Tina. Today, I am in a room in my house that was formerly Jenny and Jody's bedroom. It is now Wayne's study, his library, and it is also my sewing room. As we look at today's scripture, I can really relate some of the experiences that I have had sewing to this verse. In James chapter 1, verse 2, he says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of various kinds." When he says consider it there, that means to count it to be so, reckon it to be pure joy. Well, how can we have joy in the midst of trials, such as trying to sew a garment that will not sew properly? How can we find joy? Well, there's a difference between joy and happiness. Happiness is when things are going well. Joy is a deep down peace inside in any situation that I will surrender to the Lordship of Christ. One of my Sunday school ladies said it like this: happiness is when the laundry is washed, dried, folded, and put away. Joy is having Jesus in your heart. So, in any situation, any trial that I face, whether it comes through sewing or through any other avenue that comes into my life, I can find joy if I surrender to the Lordship of Jesus in that situation. And it says, when you face various trials, they're coming. In life, we will have difficulty, but what we do with those really makes all the difference in the world. And it says that we have various trials, variegated trials. You have red trials and green trials and blue trials. You have big trials and little trials. The hardest trial that I ever faced in my life was when our son Jordan was stillborn many years ago. And it was during that trial and the time afterward that God taught me some valuable lessons about Himself. Two of those lessons were this: His grace truly is sufficient, because for that big trial, there was big grace. For a red trial, we find red grace. For a green trial, we find green grace. His grace always matches the depth of our need or our problem. And the second thing I learned is life sometimes looks like a mess when you're going through a trial. And yet God is taking that and He is weaving it into something beautiful, something for His honor and glory, and something that can be used to encourage others. So, what are you doing with the various trials that you're facing today? Are you allowing them to become opportunities where you are growing in your faith? And are you allowing God to use your hurts to speak into the lives of others? Thank you for your time today. I pray that God has ministered to your heart through the reminder of what we are to do with trials. So go and let Jesus be Jesus in you today. Thank you, and God bless.